Hi everyone, it's Steph here from effieandcards.blogspot.co.uk and I'm back with another project for you today using again the Eastern Palace suite that's available now from Stampin' Up. If you'd like to purchase any of the goodies that I used today, then please just there's a link in the description bar below. If you just click on that, it will take you directly to my online shop, okay? Right, this is what I'm going to be making today, and I must admit this is not my design. My upline and friend Anne Melvin, who is annshappystampers.co.uk, she done a box like this. I've just changed the measurements up a bit, but I will put a link in the description bar below that will take you directly to her project. She does some amazing, fantastic tutorials. So I'll do, this one was made in Peekaboo Peach Card and the Celebration Carried Away DSP, I believe it was called. It just opens up. I'm at the right side, this side. Oh, it just opens up like that, and I've made this to hold a candle. So what I'll do is we'll pop that to one side and then we'll get started. Right, for this I have used some thick, very vanilla cardstock that measures 8 1/4 by 7 1/4. On the long side, if you score it at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, and then turn it to the short side and score it at 2, 4 3/4 and 6 3/4. And what we'll go ahead and do now is fold and burnish these score lines. And just one more here to do. Right, so once you've folded and burnished all your score lines, what I'll do, I'll turn it this way. I'll just get me head on right actually. No, I'll turn it this way so I know which way I'm working upside down. I've scored it wrong. Right, so now we just need to do some cutting. So what we're going to do, these two sections here, we're going to cut all of those away, and also this bottom section here. Just cut up. Oh, that was very straight. And then just miter in on here. And again, cut this whole section away. And we're going to cut up all of these score lines, just effectively removing the score line. Cut our first score line, and then the other side of the score line, and then just take it away. Oh, getting this very straight today. Next one. I'd also just like to say to you all as well, if anyone would like to receive a new annual catalogue from Stampin' Up ready for June, I will be sending them out in the next couple of weeks. So either drop me a comment on here or head on over to my blog, and I will get one in the post to you when I send them out. Right, the next bit we want to do is this is going to be the front of our, oh, 1 second, which way am I at? Yeah, this one we need to keep. This is going to be our flap. So what we're going to do is we're going to just cut down on the right of the score line like that, and then cut down this one as well. And cut down them all actually. So because we're keeping this one here, we need to remove this one completely. Just fold that back. Oh, there's another plate here. There we go. And these bits here will effectively become our tabs. So just cut them maybe halfway down. And then just take a notch out of each of them. Like that. And do the same with this one too. Again, notch out like that. Get this rubbish again out the way. Then what I like to do on this bit here, which is going to be where it slots into our box, is going to take our corner rounder and just pop that in there, making sure it's all nicely lined up. And it just helps them go in a little bit better. So that basically is our box. What we want to do is we want to put some tape down here, and I'm going to actually use my thin tape for this, just with it being such a thin portion there. Just make sure that's down, and take off the backing paper, fold it over, and that will just mate beautifully. Just going to try and make sure that our lid goes in, and it does. So this here is the back, so you want to put the sides in, then the back, and then you can put this. But I like to put a bit, you can use my fuse on this bit, because it's a candle that's going in. I'm going to put some adhesive on all of the flaps. I don't want the candle falling out of the bottom. So just line that up. You don't have to do this part. I just like to, if I know it's something heavy going in. Oh, I've lost the back. Right, there's the back. So the back will be going in. That over like that, and then the last piece, and that just folds over like that. So this is the basis for our little box. That's all stuck down nicely. Then what we want to do is, I've got some pieces of DSP here. Look at that beautiful foiling on here. This is from the Eastern Palace Suite DSP again, and these measure 2 inches by 4 inches. Now whichever way you want your pattern to go, I want mine to go this way, so I scored it on this side at 3/4 of an inch, and then I just used my corner rounder and rounded those sides. Just fold and burnish that over like that. Then what you want to do, you want to get your bone folder and just sort of curl your card, so it just gives it a bit of a bow like that. Do it until you're happy with it. And then what's going to happen is it's going to sit at the bottom like this. Just putting that bend in, it will sit. Maybe I haven't done it enough. It's going to attach at the bottom here. I'll try and keep hold of it so I can show you. And then that bit is going to sit like that. And that is going to form the lovely sides of our box. So what I'll go ahead is, I'll just go ahead and fold and burnish all of those, and then I'll be back. Right, I'm back now, and what I've done is I've just given them all a nice gentle fold, and I've went ahead and I've put some double-sided tape just under that score line at the top and then again at the bottom. I'm going to pop them to one side because I'm going to do the base now. And for the base, I've got 3 pieces here of the thick Very Vanilla, and these measure 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And all we're going to do is we're just going to glue them one on top of another to create a base. I like to use Tombow because we do get a bit wiggle room, just in case you don't get it on straight. Oh, dried up. Just find if I put the base on, it seems to help me a bit more when I do the sides. So just pop that on there like that, making sure it's all meeting up at the sides. Just give it a bit of a smush, and then the next one here, and then just stick that on top too. Make sure it's all right, so it looks something like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue on the bottom of our box, and you're just going to centre it up in the middle, give it a bit of a stand to sit on. Make sure it's even, and then I flip it over and I just press it down with my warm folder. Make sure that's stuck good and nice. Now you have a couple more seconds. That there is stuck. Nice little base. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attempt to attach our panels. Just remove your sticky tape, or you could use Fuse or Tombow even if you wanted to. So what you want to do is line this bottom bit up first and place it on the bottom side of the box like that. And then just slightly bring that down and line this up to the top of the box so it's flush like that. Give it a bit of a press down, make sure it's not going anywhere. And that is one side done. Love this colour. This DSP is just so beautiful. I've actually nearly run out of all of this DSP because I've been using it so much. Just stunning. Right, so that bit on, and then again just pull that down so that goes level with the top of the box, and press it down, making sure it's stuck. And just continue going until you've got them. Oh, so it doesn't want to come off. There we go. Again, line it up. And obviously the beauty of this box is that, you know, you could do it in whichever size you wanted. Anne herself has 2 versions. She has a tall one, and then she has a smaller, wider one. But they're both absolutely stunning. They just look, they'd look great on someone's mantelpiece. Right, so before I put the last one on, just going to open the box, and this is the candle that I've chosen to put in. It's a lovely gold colour, and it's sort of inspired me to use the paper that I have. So that just sits in there nicely, and that shuts. And then we'll put this last side on. Then the only thing left to do after this is to decorate the top. So again, line it up here at the bottom. Just press it down and then just bend that so it's flush with this bit, and then just press that down, and now you have that beautiful, beautiful, I mean look, it's just so stunning. Then what I've got to decorate the top is I've got 2 pieces here that I've die cut out of our gold foil and also the thick fairy vanilla. And what I've used for that is the Easter medallion dies. And the 2 I've used are, turn this over, I've used this one here to get the outside shape, and also on this one. And then to get the bit with the raised petals, I've used this insert. You just pop it on, run it through your die machine, and this is the beautiful look that you get. And I just think you've got the score lines there, and you can just manipulate them so they sit up, and I just think it's so beautiful. It's going to look lovely on there. So I'll pop these dies to one side, and I'm going to glue this bit down flat. I think I've never actually tried this, but we'll just wing it and we'll see what happens. Bring this back in and then just pop that on the lid of the box. Just hold it in place a couple of seconds. You're happy with the placement, like that. And because this looks a bit boring, I'm going to actually use as well these beautiful gold vinyl stickers, the Eastern gold vinyl stickers. You get 2 sheets of each design, and I think they're just beautiful. You could just add so much to your project. Oops, I'm nearly dropping them all over the floor. So what I'll do is I will have a look and see which one I like in the middle. I think I'm going to use this one here. So, see, all I'm going to do is just pop that in the center, hopefully central. Right, it's a centre little bit because I've stuck it down now. Right, it's not going anywhere. You could probably take a little bit more time and care. Then what I decided was I was going to take my 1/8 of an inch hole punch, and just this little circle here, I'm going to punch a hole in, like that, and I'm going to thread some beautiful ribbon through there to make a little handle. There's a bit of scrap I've got off my last project. So all I'm going to do is, it's far too big this piece, but it will do. So just poke that through there like that to create a little pull. Trim off quite a bit of these ends here, so you don't need all of that. I'm just going to use a little bit more tape. Don't need a lot. It's just basically to secure these ribbon bits down. Put one on either side of the hole where the ribbon is, like that, and then just take it off and just push that down like that. Don't worry about flattening the outside petals, we can always go back and do that again. Just pop them back up. Then also I always like to put a little bit of double-sided tape over the top of it all, over the ribbon, because I just feel as if it gives that extra bit of protection. there. Just going to be able to see that bit. Just like that. And then we now have a little pull that you're going to be able to use to get that open. I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals to attach this bit on, and hopefully it'll stay. Never tried this neither. It's a first for everything, isn't there? Just hopefully it works. I'll put another one on so it's even. Far too many for this piece of cardboard. Better too many than too little. Oh, just lift these petals back up again. I have nearly deaded them. Bring our box back in, and I'm going to line it up so it is directly over that shape, but we can see the beautiful hints of gold coming through. Then if we just open that like that, and we have our beautiful candle inside. And I just really like how it turns out. Like I said, I will put a link in the description bar to Anne's project. These are the two. That is my take on her design. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Bye.